Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm back after quite the journey myself.
The reception has been absolutely amazing, but it is your hometown, of course, Universe. So welcome to this event.
Thank you very much, and welcome everybody at this event to what is possibly the biggest ever Valorant event we've seen in India.
I was, of course, at Convergence, and it was an amazing event. And you can notice by the depth of my voice and the crackle that I've kind of lost my throat. It's kind of sat down, but it was all worth it because everything was an amazing showcase at the end of the day. I'm going to be reacting right now in this video to my previous video, the prediction that I made for Convergence. I'm going to be reacting to that because I wanted to post a video today, and I just came off and I was extremely tired, but I wanted to do one video, and even though this is slightly low effort, I'm going to do it the best way I can. So let's get into it and see what did I do. Was I good? Was I bad? Let's see how many we got right.
On number 6, starting off pretty plain and simple, it is going to be the Indian team, either True Rippers or Reckoning Esports. And I believe that this is going to be a league stage format for the first part of the tournament, where every team is going to be playing against every other team. So it's going to be best of ones probably across the first 2 days.
So for first of all, I think there is of course a change of format in accordance to what I knew before, and it's that there were two groups. But based on both the groups, you can say that the teams who finished 5th and 6th are basically 5th, 6th and stuff like that. But if we had to go precisely, I was correct about True Rippers finishing last in Convergence, but that doesn't give any credit to the fact that how much they actually have done and how amazingly they performed against Gen.G and against Foot. Especially on Lotus and Haven, both the maps that they played against both these teams were absolutely brilliant, driving them to the edge, taking a map off of Gen.G. Their performance was, as a team, completely something unexpected, and we were all maybe thinking, you know what, they're going to get washed out, but no, it didn't happen. They gave a tough fight to one of Korea's best teams and one of the best teams in EMEA as well, to show what they've got. Although they finished last, I still say that they were better than Furia at least.
Number 5, Furia. Furia are coming in with a brand new, fresh off the bat squad, who have taken out majority of their squad and kept 2 of their experienced players still there to lead this team.
On 5th, Furia, pretty much spot on. 5th, 6th, both shared by True Rippers and Furia, and I'm pretty glad that I got 2 out of 2 right. Let's go. Furia, everybody was telling me, oh my god, are you crazy? Like, you know what, Furia is gonna finish in the top 2, maybe they might go to the top 3. I kind of had a bit of an inkling, you could say, that these players still need a lot of experience to fight against teams of this stature, especially because the players that they've got are still developing. And although that might be true for a couple of other teams as well, is that this team has got more rookies than the other teams do. Yes, they had a couple of issues in terms of team play, and you could see that MWZ are carrying their team through miles and distances ahead, and that's exactly what I was probably expecting coming into this tournament as well. And 5th, again, 2 out of 2.
Number 4, Global Esports. The Global Esports I put on 4 because I believe that they will have enough capability in terms of brain power and strategy, which they've been cooking up for the last 1.5 months with all of their players and practicing in India. They will be able to beat Furia and the Indian team that's going to qualify.
Global Esports on 4th. I was right once again. I'll consider this a win. They finished 3rd, 4th, and I will take this as a win because they had quite the hard-hitting match against Vitality. It wasn't that easy for them at all, especially when they were playing on that map of Sunset. It seemed like Vitality were reading them all too well, and there were a lot of questions that were in my mind, and as well a lot of the people that they how are they going to suffice this Sunset map without a Sentinel? And clearly Safe was a difference maker with that Cypher. But against Furia, they picked it up, and they kind of actually had a touch of Vitality in their gameplay as well. They learned from their mistakes, as well as took some things that Vitality were doing really well against them. They used that in their game plan, and they kind of mixed it all up, and they delivered against Furia. Although it did go a little too far, I think that Global Esports had the potential to finish it off a lot earlier. They could have won that 2-0 honestly, but there were a couple of moments where they kind of slipped up and the team coordination maybe kind of missed up. I'm not quite sure what happened. But Global Esports on 4th, dead on 3 out of 3.
Number 3, Vitality. Now Vitality, again, coming off of a season that was to forget, but they are coming back fresh into VCT 2024, starting off with this off season here at Convergence.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking Vitality wouldn't make it to the finals, man. EMEA Super Giants, clearly after the roster that they've got, this is the only thing apart from the Gen.G one, the interchange that I've gotten wrong, right? Vitality third, Gen.G second. It's an exchange between the two because Gen.G were, picking up towards the end of the tournament. They were almost about to beat Foot, but of course they couldn't stand up to the Foot's I would say resilience and vitality. I should have expected them to make it to the finals and make it an all EMEA one because of course these teams are the most experienced ones there. But I still got 3 out of 4, 3 out of 5 right.
Number 1, without any doubt, FUT. The biggest team on here who have international experience in loads, who've also went ahead and got one of the top players of the world from last season.
Well, the champion call was of course something that I made in complete, trust that Foot have so much experience under their belt that they will get into this without any sort of trouble. But the problem we all saw was the fact that they went down 7-0 in the second map, and I was like, did I make a mistake? And then they came back from that 7-0. I was like, I didn't make a mistake. And then they went 10-0 down on the third map, and I was like, yeah, Vitality is probably going to win this. And I was actually kind of looking forward to Vitality winning this because of the way they were playing. They were showing massively great Valorant, and then I watched this with my own eyes.
It's up, 30 seconds left now. Futz, they got to move quick.
Sender all by himself on the C side. He's asking for assistance now as Deshrin is trying to float. That's a good paranoia, delays him 23 seconds. Yatuje finds the kill into mid. That's extra distraction. Sender, TP and fights it back to safety. 18 seconds. Deshrin to the back of it. Can't find a thing. Fully blinded. Mr. Fallen takes him out. Foot, this could be it. Right here. Seen it. And Foot close out the series and win Convergence.
The Convergence 2023 trophy is yours to lift.
And it stunned everybody, including Vitality themselves. But hey, I was right at the end. I was right. I will take it. 4 out of 6 right over here, and it will. It's a pretty good, decent record. It's just one switch up of Gen.G and Vitality. It's not like I even placed them, way far below. It's just that I exchanged their places between second and third. I'll still take that, and I consider this a W. Well, my predictions were pretty much spot on, except for one interchange position. Did you guys get your predictions right? Did you think that Foot is going to win? Do your pick'ems look good enough? Let me know in the comments down below. I will be back with a lot more, some very interesting and new pieces of content in the upcoming couple of weeks. I shot a lot of things at Convergence with a lot of players. It was great, and I hope that you guys enjoy what I'm about to bring as well. See you guys in the next one.